I don't want to go back to school.
You've got to go back to school, Paul.
I don't want to go back to school.
Start again. No. That's a terrible way.
Going in.
That doesn't fit in.
I'm not doing a podcast.
That doesn't fit in with what I wanted to say to everyone.
I don't care about what you want.
I need to say some things, Paul.
I'm not going to school.
I've made some realisations.
I'm not going to Cheap Show University for another semester, Daddy. You can't make me go back to boarding school, Mama.
I'm not either of your parents, and I won't take that role in your life. Now, I've got some... We need to communicate. This is one of the things, Paul. This is one of the things. We need to communicate as adult to adult. We need to start doing that.
Poopy!
Hello, everybody. I'm Eli Silverman. Happy New Year to the listeners of the podcast. Paul Gannon is over across the table from me, as always.
Not doing podcast?
It's a new year. It's a new time. I've come to some realisations. Eli Silverman, a resident super taster on Cheap Show. And I've got some things to say, okay? When we were doing the office Christmas party and I was playing the role of sexy Santa, a sex worker Santa, I had a little realisation when that was happening. I thought to myself, I wish I was this character I've made up, completely hairless from the neck down and oiled.
Wait, quick question. When did you decide he was hairless from the neck down? Is that something you've added later?
I think that was implied quite heavily by the improvisation I did at the time.
I mean, to be Santa, you would need the beard, so yeah, neck down would make conceptually sense. Even your balls.
Absolutely, the whole area is
whole
waxed,
balls, leg bum
waxed
crack,
to a high shine. Okay, but
back sack and whack crack sack. Crack,
so I
suck.
just want to make a promise to you, Paul.
Back crack and suck wax. What was it?
It was the whole area was very much waxed, oiled, even inside of the rectal passage slightly. So what I wanted to say to you, Paul,
Yeah, go on.
I just realised then, there's some things I've been bottling under, and by swearing and doing nonsense vocalizations on the pod weekly, that's, I'm bottling something down, and I need to stop with these diversions, stop with these blocks in my presentation. So from now on, Paul, I'm going to talk with clean, decent language, okay? And I will not invent or coin new words on the fly.
Good. This is what I want to hear. I want a podcast that I can
you
show
want to hear?
to my
Well,
mother.
a second ago, you weren't saying that. You were saying, I don't want to go back to poopy school. So I apologise to everyone for the last 7 years of absolute mouth garbage from me.
Oh, this is such a delight to hear. Right, in that case, I'm engaged. I want to be in this podcast. That's fine.
Happy New Year, everyone. It's a new me.
It's a new day. It's a new
me.
life.
But,
so,
Paul, one other thing.
Welcome to a normal podcast that normal people can listen to. This is exciting for me. We can do it.
Good. I'm glad you're excited. And
Good.
Keep that energy up, please, Paul, because I've got one thing that I've discovered.
Yeah.
And I think it's a real breakthrough, and it's gonna.
Come on, ladies and gentlemen, you know where this is going.
No,
I know where this is going. I'm playing along, but we all know where this is going, don't we?
There's something I know.
Everybody sit back and relax while Daddy Flaps gets his gag out. Come on.
It's not a gag. This is something I've actually discovered.
Yeah.
Which I think...
Go on.
It could be a key to other stuff, and it could be a breakthrough for us, Paul.
Papa slap,
I've got a list here, Paul.
Go on, Papa slap.
Of 4 words.
Yeah.
Now, it's my belief that these 4 words can be rearranged in any way you like.
Yeah.
And it will still have a lot of meaning and a lot of resonance. It's like a magic talisman of 4 corners, the square 4 corners of something that can open up meaning, open up narrative, open up storytelling, and can bring us together as a friend.
4 fucking minutes of this. Come on.
It's something I've discovered, and I just want to...
go on.
I want to premiere it here with you.
Yeah.
On our podcast, okay? There'll be no more nonsense mouth noises from me.
Yeah, no good.
Or dirty talk, okay?
Good.
I don't do that anymore.
Good, new man.
I'm post-sex Santa Silverman.
Post-sex Santa Silverman.
I'm post-sex Santa Silverman. I can say that.
Always post-sex Santa Silverman. He drives along the rails. He doesn't have a willy to suck. He doesn't have his... I don't know, I've got nothing.
His nails.
No,
none of that. Right. These 4 words, Paul.
Yeah.
I challenge you to come up with a combination of these words that doesn't have a rich, resonant meaning that everyone can enjoy as a guide to their life, as a guide to going forward with their life. The 4 words.
You fucking tedious cunt. Hurry up.
I've got puppet.
Yes.
I've got 2. Word 2 is finger. Word 3 is bum. Word 4, my.
Finger puppet my bum.
Hey!
It's not worth it.
Try another one.
Bum finger my puppet.
Yeah! Any way you like it, mate.
My puppet bum fingers.
Oh,
That's it, though.
it's
We got maybe there's one more.
Bum finger puppet, my. No, I'd see how you have to say it. If you put my at the end, you have to say it properly. So, bum finger puppet, my. No, go my, as
like
in
a
oh
gosh.
my. Yeah. So it works every single way.
Yeah.
Finger bum puppet, my. What about puppet finger bum, my?
Right, that's it. Welcome to Cheap Show, ladies and gentlemen.
No,
We're
I've
back.
got one other thing.
No, we don't.
I have one other thing I want to say.
This is not a cold open.
I have one other
It's
thing.
now a wet, damp, tepid open.
Bum puppet, my finger.
Yeah, we've done all those. We've done them all.
Well,
That's the best
Have we
combination.
systematically gone through everyone, Paul?
I think we've reached the bottom of the list.
Now,
No, I would like to say
Paul,
welcome to Cheap Show and
Weird Al
play the music.
Yankovic is a big thing, isn't he? Yeah, he's a big thing, right? But I feel like I've come up with something here, and I know you can help me with this. Okay,
I don't want to do this podcast again.
I'd like to be.
Under the sea in a
Octopus's
Chutney
garden.
Baroff's garden.
Don't
in
say
the
those
sea.
words.
Yeah.
Don't
I
say
can
those
say
words.
you can't. I'll be the mouth noise man.
Now, he always does food-based things.
Why is
on-
this still going on? It's 7 minutes.
You haven't heard my thing.
Is this not something we can carry on after the credits?
Go on then.
Well, no, because there's no
I-
build up now. We
I
had
was-
moment.
I like
we had
pr-
that moment 2 minutes ago where we could have got into the credits after we went, "Ray!" It was a good gag and we giggled. But now it's just taken a dive. The driver took his eyes off the wheel. It swerved into an embankment, ricocheted off the wall, span round, closing traffic in both directions. Doggy hit with back wheel, scrooped its head across this ground. And
Ooh,
now,
I'm liking this.
and now there's screaming and an ambulance on the way.
Dead dog screaming, smeary dog. Smeary, is it icy? Icy, smeary dog. Eli wanking. Ooh,
Right,
bum-
okay. We just welcome, please,
Finger my bum
welcome to Cheap Show.
Finger puppet up my bum.
I hate you and your fucking noodle posse.
People love noodles. It's just a fact of Cheap Show you're going to have to learn to fucking accept.
Cheap Show. Off-brand brand off, off-brand brand off. Cheap Show. It's the price of shite. Paul Gannon. Eli Silverman. Welcome to Cheap Show.
And I go and I nuzzle.
Right, well, that was the most interminable fucking cold open we've ever done.
We've got so much good content coming up for all the listeners in the show. What do we have coming up in the show today,
We're
Paul?
back in the saddle, and today it's what I like to call a leftovers episode, because we had so many leftovers from the Christmas party, Eli. So many things we couldn't even broach, let alone taste.
I'm quite surprised I didn't actually vomit. Because that pink man's dead man's finger thing was
Fucking
fucking
disgusting.
I really hated.
No,
I
addendum.
really hated that rum honey
Addendum.
stuff.
Fucking whatever that drink was with the Advocar. What was it called? Snowball.
They're fucking grim.
Disgusting fucking drink.
Biffo and Sandy were so proud of the fact that they love them that I didn't want to insult them by saying this is literally like drinking warm vomit.
Yeah, no,
You know?
no, you know what? Warm. You know, that kind of belly rennet kind of thing.
Belly rennet.
Belly rennet thing. So today's episode is made up of leftovers. We've got some snacks to nibble on, some drinks to test, and in a twist to the usual format, we have an off-brand brand off where I myself will be the super taster.
So it's not called off-brand brand off.
Brand off-brand.
Yay!
Brand off-brand.
New segment, everyone.
And that's what's coming up.
And
Now-
I'll be the master. I'll be strict.
How strict?
Fucking... Sorry, don't look at me like that. I've got a bit to do.
Mate, this is not our
He had
best.
he
We need to
had
start
a-
better.
like an O.
As
He had
a
an
new
O.
episode for the new year, we need to be better.
Well, I woke up this morning.
Come on, then.
And I was inspired.
Come on.
Paul. And I thought about it. Weird Al Yankovic. He always does food things, yeah? He just
Yeah.
takes a well-known song and he replaces it with food.
My Bologna.
Now, I am premiering right now my new novelty song superstar character, Creepy E, yeah? She's a salad lover. She's got a cucumber, believe it. She likes some onions. Before you know it, she'll have tossed a salad. She's the kind of girl who likes to dine on things he sliced up. Better believe it. Come on. She's a salad lover. She likes cucumber and lettuce. She likes the umber. Didn't work as well on reflection.
I got one. I like my broth. Stew, yum, yum, yum. Stew, yum, yum. There's a stew that is on my mind all the time. Stew, yum, yum. I put beef in it and a bit of brine. Oh, leeks and wine. Stew, yum, yum.
Come on, Weird Al.
No, we can't rip
What's
off a
he's
guy.
so good? Why is he so good?
People love him.
I like that Craigslist tune.
He's a great comedy parodyist. And that's all that matters to the sake of this conversation. Because this is not a Weird Al Yankovic pod. All right?
Fine,
Maybe it
I'm
would
ready
be. Maybe it should be.
No, I bet there are.
I bet there are. I mean, you can toss that podcast for fucking Marillion. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
How long can you go on about Marillion for?
A Marillion years. Anyway, I'm now launching my podcast about the band The Jets. Episode 1, Crush on You. That's all the episodes.
That's all they did.
That's all they did.
That was a pretty good one-hit wonder.
You know what, though? It's one of those songs like Atmosphere, where in your head it sounds better than when you actually listen to it back.
Often it's because there's a sort of section of the song, either the verse or the chorus, which you have no recollection of at all.
And
it's
you go,
just the hook.
oh, yeah. Welcome to Cheap Show, the comedy podcast where Eli and I go to the blog. The comedy. The Cobbity podcast, where Eli and I go through the bargain bins, the Poundlands and charity shops of Great Britain, and we bring out what we can find amongst that trash and present it as treasure for you to enjoy. It's part nostalgia, part bric-a-brac, part taste sensation.
Ooh,
and
yeah.
We're here in 2023. It's our first episode of the year. Ooh, it's Hot Sauce Mama.
There's no hot sauce to this week. You got nothing.
Got nothing.
You got
Mate,
nothing.
I'll be honest, right?
Here we go. Moment of honesty from Paul, everyone.
I'm just going to put it out there, right?
I will make mouth noises, by the way. That was a joke earlier.
You got to stand by your words.
No, I already did a bit with a smeared dog, which I want to refer to.
Scrooch. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, no, it's just been one of those Christmases and New Year's where I thought I had all the time to relax, and then there was no time to relax, and then when I got up today and it was like Cheap Show time, I was like, fuck Cheap Show. Fuck it.
Yeah, we got to haul ourselves into this year, Paul.
Hey, look, we've got some big things planned for this year, actually. We've got the big wedding. That's going to be a big event. Yeah. We've got, we're going to do a vinyl album this year. I put my foot down. We're going to do that.
We are?
Yeah.
Did you see there was an article about a sort of smallish vinyl pressing company up north who say they're booming because they make records for people?
Oh, really?
Perhaps we should look that up.
We'll look into that.
Hey, because you're looking for, you haven't made your mind up about what company we'd go with.
No, because we need a limited print run of maybe 200-300 of them, right? And the idea is we're going to give some away to charity shops, and then everyone else can buy them and stuff.
That'd be so good.
Just stick them in charity shops.
Random. Like a magic ticket, like a Willy Wonka thing.
Yeah.
Like if you found it, we should go
drop them, send them out around the country.
I'll go out to Barnet. I'll go as far as Barnet.
Yeah. Where's our favourite hotspot? We'll go to Muswell Hill and put a record
Barnet,
in there.
Muswell Hill, East Finchley.
Maybe I'll go to Cambridge and put one back in those Cambridge
I've heard
shops.
a rumour that Allen's in East Finchley is shutting.
Is it?
Mm.
Oh, that's a shame.
Can't really blame him. He's been there for decades.
Donkeys. Yeah. And I'm sure the lockdown had an effect on his business.
Possibly. I don't know what he's
Unless
doing.
he sells online. Does he have an online face?
I think you have to, but I think that wasn't the main thing with him. I think he's just been doing. He's probably saved some money. He's retiring,
like, fuck this. Yeah. Maybe we should take over the shop. Should we look into that?
I don't want to work in record retail. Thank you.
Do. Think of how many people you could sneer at for buying albums you disagree with.
I wouldn't be like that.
You would be exactly one of those cunts.
If people came in and asked for Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon, I'd tell them to fuck off.
Why? What's wrong with that?
I just go, it's over there. It's over there.
Right, let's do this. Let's roleplay it.
It's open. We're a shop. I mean,
I
don't know why you're knocking. I mean,
I'm not knocking.
Hello, sir.
That's the woodpecker on my head that I can't get rid of.
Oh, what's he called?
His name is Filthy Sid.
Filthy Sid. What's so? I can see now.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
I'm Filthy Sid. Anyway, I've come in to buy a record.
Oh,
we
don't allow pets in the.
He's my health support.
What does he help you with? Tapping your head. I can see he does that. And why does that help with?
Fuck off, nosy.
Why does he have to swear at me
Fuck
as well?
off, nosy.
I can't stop it.
Fuck off, nosy. You beardy nosy fuck.
Anyway, I'd like to buy an album. I've recently bought one of those.
We've got albums here.
I've
It's a record
recently
shop.
bought a high-end £30 record player in a suitcase.
Oh, really?
Yeah, with a horrible plastic stylus. And I would love to buy, I'm thinking one of those kind of song albums that's rare to get hold of. You know, Fleetwood Mac's Rumours or Dire Straits.
We
Brothers
don't
in
carry
Arms.
that mainstream shit. You fucking sellout.
But every...
Fuck, you can't join the club.
Fuck you, beardy.
Look, I'm going to fucking throttle that bird as well.
Don't yet use my support bird. You can't do that.
Well,
Fucking try it,
he's
cunt.
gonna need his own.
Try it, cunt.
Get out of my shop. Get out of the shop.
I'm going to put
You
this
go
on.
to our
this
price.
is a 1-star.
Go to HMV if you want that.
They're all
mainstream
closed.
crap.
And they only have Now albums reprinted for £40 with
Try-
the best of Queen.
Try Sainsbury's. They'll give you a nice brand new copy of Rumours.
I'll be putting a 1-star review on Yelp about this.
Take that filthy animal who.
I'm gonna fuck you up, buddy. Fuck you up.
Leave.
That's someone trying to get into your shop.
No, I didn't lock the door. I didn't lock the door. I don't know.
Anyway,
All
I'll
right.
go.
Take that bird with you.
You better not fucking cross me again, buddy boy.
Sid, it was a pleasure.
That was our comedy situation for you to start off the new year. I hope you enjoyed that.
Oh, come on. Let's
What was
do
the name
a
of that
segment.
Woodpecker again?
Vicious Sid. No, that's
actually,
Shitty
that's
Sid. It was
Silky-
it's Dirty Sid.
I'll
or
remember it when I edit it and I listen back.
Fucking hell.
Anyway, what a great beginning to this episode. So, what do you want to start with today? Should we start with the off-brand brand off-brand off?
Off.
Do we have
brand-
any admin to do?
A brand off.
All the tickets for the live show have sold out.
Off brand off.
That's that.
Brand off.
We're probably going to have badges
Brand
or something.
off.
What else? We got the big show. Oh, we might go abroad this year. Might do an episode abroad this year, finally.
Beef stroganoff.
I'd like you to strog my beef off. How
Oh,
about
I've got a strog on this broth off. I've got a fucking tumescent stroganoff.
I'll stroke you off.
Get that bird out of here.
that? I ate that bird. And now for a verse. Brand off brand. With a new, more romantic and chilled intro theme. Brand off.
Off brand?
Off brand.
Off brand?
Brand off.
Off brand?
Brand off, brand off, off brand, brand
Off brand?
diddly diddly, off brand, off brand, off brand,
Off
and
brand?
diddly diddly diddly, off brand, off brand,
Off brand?
and diddly diddly diddly.
Off brand?
Brand off.
Off brand?
The off.
Off brand? Off brand?
All right, you can stop being panicked now. It's all
brand?
right. Fuck this noisy street.
Off brand? Off brand?
You can calm down.
Off brand?
So this is the part of the show where we take
Off
a
brand off. Off brand off. Off brand. Brand off.
I'll smash that can into your arsehole in a minute.
Hey, it's the first threat of the new year. He's threatened me with violence,
I'll
everyone.
take that-
He's back. Paul's back.
I'll
He's
take
back.
that Red Bull can and I'll place it against the opening of your bumhole, and then with one swift kick, I'll insert the whole tin up your anal cavity.
Oh.
Shake it up, shake you up good and proper.
Yeah.
And then pull the ring piece out.
And they all shoot out.
And then you go flying off into moons.
into moons.
Into moons.
Now, we're doing a reverse brand off called brand off brand.
It's-
Brand off brand, and Paul, usually in this segment, the resident super taster, myself, Eli Silverman, on the pod, I usually will be blindfolded, and then I compare the tastes of an on-brand product, such as mayonnaise.
Such as mayonnaise, like a Hellman's.
a Hellmann's,
typical,
and then a
well-known
supermar-
branded one.
And I compare that to a supermarket one, blind taste test. And then I say two things. And this is what I'm going to expect from you, Paul, today,
Yes.
when you taste our items. I want you to tell me which one you think is the genuine one and which you think is the knockoff.
Yeah.
And also which you actually prefer. And I want tasting notes as we go, okay? Is
We'll
that
do-
too much
we
to
can
ask?
do that. I've seen it from this side before, Silverman. I'm now crossing over the garden fence into the other garden, where I will be donning the blindfold, and Eli will be making sure the goodies are given to me in a fair and just manner. Now, today we are doing gummies, and we were informed by Mr. Ash Frith, who came to our party, that he'd bought a few gummies for for us as an off-brand way. He didn't bring the branded ones, so we put it aside and said we'd come back to it in the new year. So we are dealing with gummies today, which is my forte.
It's your forte. You like a gummy? Is that would you say that is your favourite category of confectionery product?
I would happily agree with that statement.
Is ice cream a confectionery? It it blurs, doesn't it? Is it a dish? Is it a dessert dish like a cake or a pudding, or is it a confectionery such as a chocolate or a sweetie?
Think about it. In a box, in a tub, scoop, scoop. That's maybe more of a dessert, right? But when it's on a stick, mate, it's got to be seen as confectionery.
That's what I'm saying. Isn't it funny how it kind of straddles both categories?
Yeah. If it's in a cone or on a stick, I think that counts as confectionery.
Yeah, like a Magnum.
Yeah. Or a Zoom.
A Zoom. Lollies. Yeah.
What's an ice cream? Oh, like a Mini Milks.
You don't see them around it. They're nice, aren't they?
I used to love putting them on my bumhole.
You didn't, did you really? You didn't used to Lisa Stanisfield.
I used to take 7 Mini Milks, right? Unwrap them and place them on a plank of wood.
Yes.
Milk tube up, right?
Milk tube up? What do you mean milk tube?
Because, the little stick of ice cream milk.
It's like a Calippo, but with milk, frozen milk ice cream.
It was more of a frozen milk flavour.
But it's like a tube.
Yeah, it's a tube of ice cream
milk
on a stick.
Doesn't have some kind of attached milk tube.
Whatever.
Well, I'm trying to follow you. What are you going to do with this, Paul?
So I've attached these 7 Mini Milks to a plank of wood, right?
In what configuration are they attached?
They're evenly spaced out.
There's no milk tubes. I'm just wondering about that.
No, it's just the Mini
There's
Milks.
no milk tubes.
The lollipop stick is screwed into the wooden plank, leaving the milk shaft of dessert facing
exposed and facing up.
And
okay.
there's
I think I can see where this is coming.
There's
now.
about a 6 to 8 inch gap between each one on this board, right? Then I take off my pants, trousers first, and then the underwear, revealing my eager bottom to the world, right? My eager, keen bottom. And then
when have you done this?
And then I get a record player out, and I find a nice children's album. Maybe Jolly Nursery Rhymes or Kids Party, and I put that on for a nice jolly song, here we go down the woods today, the woods today.
The mulberry bush, the mulberry bush.
Or, the teddy bear's picnic, if you go down to the wood today. And basically, I timed the rhythm of the song to when my anus presses down upon the mini milk, and then it enters me right up until I reach the board itself. And I go deep down, and then I pull the milk tube up into my sphincter and swallow it whole. That's
swallow
one.
It back into your arse.
So dumpty. If you go down to the woods today, you better go in disguise. Shunk. If you go down to the woods today, you better go in disguise. Shunk. Because every bear that ever there was, shunk. Gathered there to teddy bear. Because today's the day. Shunk. The teddy bear's had its pick. Nick. Shunk. And then I go to bed. That's what I do.
Can I ask?
And then there's a great big load of Mini Milks in my intestinal tract. And then it all begins to warm up, right? It all begins to warm up beside my body.
I think you're in danger of having hypothermia.
No.
You've got ice essentially inside your body.
Yes, but you see, the inside of me is very, very warm.
Is there a doctor?
And it begins to melt. Oh, there's a doctor on standby.
Okay. And is this done in... How are you ensuring that these Mini Milks remain rigid for the
Honestly,
duration
they don't.
of the...
They don't have to. Once they're inside my system, they begin to melt.
Yes, but when to get into... Have you got a nasty gaping arse?
First of all, mate, you don't just start with like 12 rows of Mini Milks. You start with 1 and you work from there, right?
You work your way up.
You have to work your way up. You can't just dive into 8 because you're right. It's dangerous. You'll froze. You'll get frostbite or whatever it is in your bumhole, right? And if you ever had frostbite on the bumhole, it's not fun. So you start with 1 and you work on it, and then you go up to 2, and then you get to my level where you could do 43 in a session, right? Anyway, it gets inside, it warms up, and then I go into what I like to call slushy mode, where I just slightly spread my legs, and I just Billy Bollocks out. I let the whole world see Mini Milks trickle down the thigh, down my leg, into a selection of tiny empty yogurt pots that I have collected. And then once they're all full of my ass, leg, thigh drippage system, like distilling it almost. Think of it like a distilling process.
I don't know.
And then you've got the yogurt, right? And the yogurt's in these little pots.
What
and I
yogurt?
seal
That's
them.
not yogurt.
I see what they are. They're
You're
called
talking
my
about
Mini Milk
internally melted ice cream.
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, yogurt pots.
Do you eat before this happens? Is there stuff up there?
No, I have to starve myself for a day.
So it's just
there's no contamination. So you're getting
stomach rennet.
Yeah, arse gristle, tummy rennet, and mini milk concoction, and it goes all the way down my leg, across my big
we've
toe,
reached the point
and
now,
into
Paul.
a little pot.
We've reached the point now.
Right? No,
I
this
think we
keeps
have.
going. Then I go to the local old people's home and I give them their special Angel Delight Gannon brand custard, and they love it. And once that's happened, why, it's back to my working day and I move on with my life. But all you need to know, Eli, is that it's a system that works.
So, today on our reverse brand off brand, Paul will be eating gummies. The favourite, it's his forte, he says. So let's see if he can distinguish these. Now,
What have we got?
Squishies.
Oh, yeah, Ash
Firstly, we've got
Ash brought these. He brought...
Swizzles Drumstick Squashies, they're called. Not
Yeah.
Squishies. Squishies is what you do in the loo.
Or when you're making yogurt for old people.
Yes,
Or
Paul.
mousse. It's more of a mousse, to be fair. I keep saying yogurt. It's a mousse, isn't it? It's a mousse.
It's a chocolate mousse.
It's more like a strawberry or vanilla-y kind of...
What does milk... They just taste of milk.
No, it's chocolate milk. It's got the
no
cosmopolitan
chocolate.
flavours. Yeah, they have a chocolate mini milk and a milk mini milk and a
Oh,
strawberry
they're
mini
different
milk.
flavours of mini milk.
Yeah,
I thought it was
yeah,
just milk
yeah,
mini
yeah,
milk.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Milk mini milk. Milk mini milk.
Not mini milk, it's milk mini milk.
It's milk mini milk.
And
It's milk
chocolate
mini
mini
milk.
milk.
Chocolate milk mini.
So basically, it's like a kind of melted cosmopolitan inside my tummy bum.
Now,
Or bum tummy, I guess. I don't know, my
finger puppet my bum. Now, drumstick finger
compacted tract.
Drumstick finger puppet my bum. Drumsticks. They were a tooth-destroying confectionery of our youth.
And
Paul.
they still exist today, and they still can pull out a tooth as
They're
easy
like
as you like.
They're like a lollipop, but instead of a boiled sweet at the end,
It's like a thick, sugary chew, isn't it?
it's a chew. Yes, that was their innovation, I guess, wasn't it?
like a chew it or one of those kind of things, but
Or like
thicker,
a very
bigger.
compacted wham bar on the end of a stick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, but I didn't know they were made by Swizzles. Were they always made by
they were.
Swizzles?
Swizzles were known for those kind of things. You know, those kind of chalky lollipops as well as the glass ones, as well as...
Okay. They did
know.
lollies.
Yeah, and they also, I think they did Palmer Violets. I think it's that company. They do those kind of old...
They are old school.
Yeah.
But I would venture, Paul, that their sales of their traditional drumsticks have been utterly swamped by these Squashies, which came out a couple of years ago now in Britain. And they are... The flavours of the drumstick was a dual flavour. It was
What's it say on
raspberry
the
and milk.
Yeah.
So it was like a two-tone sweet,
Yeah.
you know?
It's pretty special.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you. Right, that's close. You got to get to a proper, well thought out gag this week.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
So
But these are the soft alternatives, the
they're
soft gummy alternatives.
So that was always my problem with a drumstick. It was really tooth destroying. It was too
tasty, but tooth destroying.
brittle and then really tough, really chewy.
Yeah.
Now they've had these Squashies, which are traditional, but they've got like 3 other flavours have come out.
I think so. Variations on the form.
There's a rhubarb and something, and
Rhubarb
there's
and
a
custard.
sour apple one.
Wasn't there a blueberry one?
There's a bubblegum.
Bubblegum and blueberry or something.
Yes.
Anyway, in response to that...
These are pure mouth crack, let me just say. Have you ever gone through a
Yes.
pack of these? Yeah.
I try not to because I'm
They
trying to cut
really
back on
are,
my gummies.
Yeah, they're really incredibly Moorish. But
So-
you've got the knockoff.
So these are knockoffs that, again, Ash Frith brought to the office Christmas party. They are by a company called Dominion. And I also believe Dominion have made our second knockoff. We'll come to that in a minute.
Come to that in a second.
And these are called Twinnies. Raspberry and milk flavour. And almost identical to the eye. Almost identical.
Yep.
Very similar. A kind of rubber eraser-shaped gummy. One half pink, one half white.
Lozenge shaped. Yes.
So what's the
Oh,
next
domino. It's like a domino, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a domino snack.
Now, so you're going to be tasting one of those each, blind, Paul.
Yeah.
And I'm going to... What do you think the difference would be?
This
Do
is
you have any
interesting.
idea? It might be really difficult.
This one might be tricky, but I think what's going to get the fake one away is almost the kind of reliance on too much sugar. That kind of almost chemically bite that those fake sweets can have.
Too sweet.
You know,
think?
in the kind of flavour profile you get in chocolate, where it's like, it's chocolatey, but there's something kind of, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but like metallic there. going
Okay,
on.
so you maybe an artificiality in the knockoff that you wouldn't expect.
And maybe
in
the actual quality of the foamy gum.
That's
might
what I'm
be
saying. Texture.
softer,
What
yeah.
do you think will be the texture difference?
I think the texture might give it away in the high sugar quotient.
Okay.
So
that's the
next-
prediction, everyone. We'll see when we come to the actual test in a second or two.
And so your next one is, what's the next one?
Next one, very popular, sweet of recent years, older It's been going for longer than the Squashies.
15 apparently. 15 years of Percy Pig.
Percy Pigs from, of course, Marks and Spencer or M&S Food or whatever you want to call it.
And the interesting thing about Marks and Spencer's, very briefly, is they always supply their own stuff in store. So it's very rare for you to go in and find a brand in there, really, because they have their M&S.
No, they didn't do it at all until a few years ago when they started. I remember
Coke
reading
or
a
something.
news story when they started selling brands.
Yeah, but they still...
Before that, it was all their own stuff.
And it still mostly is. I would still, you go in there and 75% is definitely all Marks and Spencer's brand clothing and sandwiches and food and bread and everything, wine and stuff. So, yeah. So, he has Percy Pig, which are a gummy, a gummy of some sort.
What do you think of Percy Pigs, Paul?
They're all right.
I remember trying
What flavour are they?
soft fruit.
Yeah, this one says chewy fruit gum for this one. Because I got the knockoff. And
Now, the knockoff are made by the same company.
Dominion. And these are Leo
It's
the
a strange-
Lion.
Dominion is a strange name for a sweet company. You'd expect it to be more like a sort of online avatar for some kind of S&M game or something.
Yeah.
I am full staff Dominion, and I spunk on you!
I mean,
He's scowling at me.
this is oldie brand, Leo the Lion.
Okay, so that must be Aldi brand as well. The Squashy knockoff must be Aldi brand as well. Dominion.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're both from Aldi.
So it's interesting that they're doing Leo Lion based on an M&S famous sweet, because Percy Pig are kind of infamous because they make cakes and shit as well with the brand on, don't they? In different types.
They've expanded it. I remember having a Percy Pig years ago. Must have been almost 15 years ago when they first came out, and loving them.
And what I'm going to do is open the bag.
Don't open the bags. I'm the master of
Right.
the
Well, let's
ceremonies.
get this on then. So we're going to do.
You'll cheat. You try to get a little sneaky
I'm
half
not
in
going to
there.
cheat because there's no point in me cheating.
You could have got a sneaky half in whether your intention
Oh,
was
you know
to
what?
cheat.
I didn't think about the huff. I was just trying to think of opening the bag to expedite the process of this
You
segment.
can have a half when you're doing the actual test.
Fine.
Okay?
Here's the thing, though, right? I think this is going to be tougher than expected. There's no reason for me to cheat because I'm not here to guess the right answer. I'm giving you my opinions on the flavour profiles.
Well, there
right?
is a competitive aspect to it, Paul. You do want. This is the first time you've done this.
Yeah.
And you do want to get a notch in the bedpost here,
Yeah.
don't you? Really?
Yeah.
But yes, there is an educational aspect to this segment. Always
Yeah.
has been, and we're looking if it's worth saving money,
on a cheaper
saving your
brand.
pennies on a cheaper brand.
So
Right.
give me the blindfold, which is a scarf.
This is a perfectly clean scarf.
I'm sure it's
Which I
a
bought
perfectly clean
secondhand.
scarf. Right, and I shall be tying it. Oh, hang on, I've got to take my headphones off. Hang on, mother. Now, I have no intention of cheating. I don't believe it's fair. I would never. Oh, fuck's sake. I'd never do that. So I'm going to make sure this is tight across my eyes. I think
Oh yeah,
that's right.
Paul. Just before we start this,
Yeah.
what's your
God.
expectations vis-a-vis Percy Pig versus Leo the Lion?
Again, it's going to depend on texture. Because I think in my head, to my memory, the Percy Pig ones are a kind of tougher chew, ever so slightly.
So you think
One,
the
two.
knockoffs might be but softer?
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Now we've also got the issue, Paul,
Yeah.
of the Percy the Pigs and the Leo Lions being different shapes, are they? Let me just see that.
They have a vague
I don't want you mouth
similarity.
brailing this, basically.
No,
Because mouth brailing is very strictly prohibited.
No, I agree.
I don't want you tongue brailing this.
The Percy Pig ones are shaped in the head of the character, so it's like a kind of round, circular pig head.
These are both. These are two-tone as well.
Yeah, there's a little
Percy's
bit of visible gummy.
ears are sort of more darker pink, and the face.
Yeah.
And you know what? Leo the Lion's gone through a totally similar thing in that there are two separate, different coloured bits in the same position. So I don't think you will be able to tongue braille it.
Oh,
really.
that's all right then.
But I
That's
would
cool.
like you to put it flat side into your mouth, okay, Paul?
So the smooth side down on my tongue.
So there's no questions about
Understandable.
tongue brailing these sweets.
I will not be tongue punching my way through this, I promise you. Am I in front of the mic? I actually can't
You
see.
are, yeah. Welcome to my land of fear.
Oh, it's that
Get that
noise.
bird out of here. This fucking bird.
Right, so...
He shits everywhere.
Which are we
Shitting on-
starting with Percy Pig then?
Should we start with...
It's up to you.
All right, should we start with Leo the Lion and Percy the Pig?
Okay, I'm going to put my hand out. You put the smooth side down on my palm, and I'll slide it into my
I
mouth.
just need to take a note so there's no...
Oh, yeah, you got to remember what order you give them in. That is also an important factor. Eli, I've got to warn you. You've got to be tight on the facts.
I'm going to be tight on the facts. Don't
Maybe
you worry.
want to pre-write these down so you can...
I'm just making a little note for myself, Paul. Don't worry. Thanks
All
for your
right.
help. But yeah. So,
God, I've got a hankering for mini milks now.
Okay.
Right, you just say when, mate, and we'll start the process. It's
I'm
exciting.
handing you it. You put your hand out. This is flat. I want you just to...
I'm going to try and put it in with as little contact with the snack as possible.
Don't tongue brain it.
Okay,
That's number one. What are your thoughts as it goes down the gullet? He's chewing.
There's a lot to chew, mate. Bear with.
He's masticating that. I think this is the way to do it. You just take the whole thing into your gob in one go and get it all down. And then once he's swallowed, I think we're going to have some thoughts.
The first instinct is it doesn't feel cheap. It doesn't taste cheap. It doesn't feel like it lacks flavour or texture. And it's got a quite nice little kind of fruity thing going on.
Okay.
It's almost creamy.
A nice flavour.
So I'm happy with that. I'm not going to commit yet until I taste the second, because I think the second's going to clarify my thoughts on the first.
Yes, absolutely. So you just thought that was quality. If you had to guess there, would you say it was Percy or
I mean,
Leo?
right now, I would say that would be good enough for a Percy, but I think in the back of my head, there's something I'm looking for that I don't know if that delivered yet.
Okay. Now, maybe it will be clear when you have our second.
Snack.
And again, please put it in your mouth in the same way. Hold your palm out. And
Palm out.
placing
Next
it there.
one.
Any smell?
No smell that I could discern of note.
Okay. And now he's slotted the second item in. He's going to have to come to a decision.
So I'm going to go ahead and say,
He's definitely having thoughts, ladies and gentlemen. He's taking this seriously, which is appreciated.
for me, there was a lot less flavour there.
A lot less flavour. And did you get the quality? What was the quality of it like?
Texture,
Yeah.
fine. It felt a little slight. I can't explain it.
And
but
the
like,
flavour, similarly, you felt was slighter.
yeah, but not. It was not unpleasant. Let me just phrase that. It was definitely not unpleasant. Right now, my gut says the first was Percy Pig and the second was Leo the Lamb.
Okay.
Just going
He's
on.
a lion.
No, I'm telling the truth. Hey, second gag. How about that? Proper
Now,
little
Paul,
gag, that. Little play on words. You like them, don't you?
Can you assure me there was no tongue brailing going on?
There was not, because what I did was I put the smooth side down, and then as soon as I could, I bit into it,
Yeah.
masticating and
Okay.
chewing up the form, therefore making it unrecognisable.
But there were some differences in terms of texture.
Well, the only way I can describe it is like it just felt like the first one was a little thicker, a little chewier, with a little bit more flavour, and the second was a little thinner, a little less flavour, easier to chew. So I'm only going to go ahead and say that I think the first one was Percy Pig because it just feels more produced. It feels nicer. So I'm going to go with Percy Pig 1 was the first one, and the knockoff was Leo the Lion. And just right now, I'm going to say as well, both are completely valid. If you gave your kids
Really?
either of those, I think they'd be fine with them.
So you didn't hate the one that you think?
No,
was the
not at
knockoff?
all.
It just felt slightly less quality. Yeah?
Are you eating one yourself? I thought I could hear you sweat gob, slapping and slipping around.
And I have to say, Paul, I'm totally in agreement with you
Oh yeah, you're
all
you're
those
playing along,
points.
are you?
on all those points.
Mm.
And
But
I can
again-
reveal to you now, Paul.
Oh, we're going right. Oh,
in
right,
fact,
good.
That's
Yeah,
the first half of this reverse brand off.
yeah.
You are correct.
See, yeah,
Number 1 was Percy,
Yeah.
and number 2 was Leo the Lion.
I can
the
taste
knockoff.
the difference between Percy and Leo in my mouth. I really can. Percy's a little thicker, a little juicier, nicer to suck on. Leo, a little smaller. Size ain't important. There's a lot still there
It's
to
more
enjoy.
airy, isn't it, Leo? And
Yeah.
it's softer,
Leo
which
was
some
much
people might
softer.
like,
Especially if you've got like weaker teeth or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Leo ones are probably easier to chew.
but less substantial,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Slight, but ultimately valid. I don't think there's anything wrong with giving that to a kid. It doesn't taste horrible. It doesn't taste cheap. It's a perfectly valid knockoff.
I agree. In fact, I kind of prefer it because it's easier to get down. Now, are you ready for your second challenge?
Hang on one sec. Yeah, good. It was just like my eyes were feeling slightly suffocated because I've tied this on a bit too tight.
It's fine. Do you want to have a moment when we retie the thing?
It's funny. It's so tight I can't open my eyelids behind this thing.
Now, but we don't want to distract you from the important task of getting a perfect score.
I'm ready to go.
Okay. I will open one of these. Now, remember, these are Squashies. What is your thoughts on Squashies?
They're all right.
You're not that into them, are you?
No, I like my gummies to be more like Haribo Golden Bears. You know, I like those juicy fruit variety, nommy choo-choos. A fruit gum.
I like a cola bottle sort of thing.
Sports mix cola bottles, they're
I
good.
like Haribo.
But I think I find when it comes to cola bottles, if I had a bag of them, I get bored of them. But if they're in amongst a fun
like
mix,
variety. That's why you like Bombay Mix, don't you? Because you can pick
I
out.
haven't had Bombay Mix.
Pick
in
out a
years.
nut. We should do. We should taste. There's all sorts of crazy Bombay Mix varieties.
We
up in the
must have
Indian
done
grocer up there.
We must have done Bombay Mix on the podcast, though.
Well, we could go back.
We must have. I know we've got those fact sheets now that were sent to us.
We have to keep looking.
So
Now,
we can just go through that, I guess.
Again, there's. You know what? As well, just one final note on the Percy Pig versus Leo the Lion.
Yeah.
There's actually a much nicer snuff on the lion.
Oh.
If you ask me, just for the sake of agreement here, Paul.
Which
Here
bag
the
am I-
lion.
That's the lion.
Smell the snuff on that. It's kind of sweet, almost bubblegummy.
Almost. It's got a kind of a sweet shop vibe.
Yeah, vanilla-y.
Yeah.
Now, smell these.
This is the Percy.
Now, the actual real deal, Percy. It's much sourer for me.
It's almost vinegary.
Do you know what I mean? Isn't that strange?
That is really strange.
But that doesn't translate once you put it in your gob, does it?
Ain't that the truth?
Ain't that the truth?
Right, next one's...
Funny, weird niff. Maybe it's because the Percy the Pigs use real fruit juice or something like that. You know?
Maybe.
Because that's almost like an apple juice concentrate smell.
Oh, yeah, that's what it is. You're right.
That's the vinegar thing, isn't it?
You're right. It's that cidery, vinegary thing, isn't
Okay, now, Paul, I'm very pleased with how you're doing this.
it? All right. Let's get that over with.
There is a niff difference with the two next ones. Again, just to remind people, one is the legit Swizzles drumstick squashies, and one is the Dominion Aldi. Is it Aldi knockoff?
Known for being in oldie.
It could be sold in other.
I
places,
guess.
couldn't
I mean, I don't know.
it? Twinnies, stupid name. And what they meant to be twins of squashies?
You just know as well they had like a 4-hour fucking meeting in a ballroom.
no,
what
you
they're
know
gonna
what it's
call it.
referring to is the domino, the twin, the two
Yeah.
flavours. Yeah,
But that's what I'm saying. They must have like a 4-hour meeting where a bunch of fucking boring cunts had to come up with the
Yeah.
name for their wacky snack. Like
Perry's, Dubblies,
doublies, tutus, differences.
Yeah, differences,
What about a pack of
poo poo pee pee.
either ors? What do we call them?
Yeah,
Either ors.
either ors.
How about that?
No, it's too much.
Or is it like a twinny thing?
Yeah,
Twinnies?
yeah, twin.
It's been 8 hours. I want to go to the pub. It's fucking called Twinnies.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Lazy naming, but they do. I mean,
It serves a function,
it
right?
serves a function. Are you ready to taste
Yeah.
either a squashy or a twinny?
Now, these have the same look.
Basically
they
the
have the
same.
same look. And so it's going to be harder for me to cheat in the mouth.
Now,
My hand is out, ready to receive
I'm
your
handing
gift.
you the first.
In it goes.
What are your thoughts there, Paul?
Instantly, I'm thinking this is the knockoff.
Why?
Now I'm going to take that back. The first few bites, there was no flavour. There was very little texture. It kind of just fell apart in my mouth. But the back end was very recognisably refresher flavoured. There was a fight between the raspberry and the milk flavour.
Again, Paul, I don't want to correct you, but these aren't refreshers. These are drumsticks.
Sorry, but you know what I'm getting at. You know, the drumstick flavour came through
Okay.
a lot more.
So
at the
you
back end.
recognise it. You
At the back
recognise
end.
it as a drumstick.
Yeah.
These are your
At the
first
back
thoughts.
end.
You don't have to make your decision now.
No,
Okay.
I'm just saying my initial thoughts were no, and then at the end it was like
Yes.
maybe.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Next.
Now, here's your second item. There you go.
I feel vulnerable. Right, next one.
There it is.
Here we go.
He's made a little contented noise as soon as it went in, which we didn't have with the last item. He's in contemplative chewing mode, and he's a sigh. What are your thoughts, Paul? What are your thoughts there?
This is confusing.
Harder than the first round.
Do you know why?
Why?
Because the front end was very, very drumsticky, and then the back end was like shit.
Okay, so
and the second ones felt rubberier in a way that the first ones didn't. So I'm going to go ahead and say I'm going to regret this. No, I'm going to stick with
We
it.
can try again.
No,
Do you want to have another go?
no, because I think I'll addle myself, and I don't think I'm going to get any deeper.
Taste number one again.
No.
You sure?
I think number one is the drumstick and number two is the knockoff. Because I think there was just way too much pronounced familiar flavour of the first one to make it recognisably a drumstick.
It really felt like a
Smooshy.
drumstick, the first one.
Whereas
yeah.
the second one was a perfectly valid, tasty sweet, but it kind of disappears towards the end, where the first snack kind of almost reaches a more flavourful crescendo towards the end of that chew.
So you like the journey that it takes you on better?
Yeah, it was like listening to an old Shaggy Dog story by your grandpapa, you know?
I'm following along, everybody, by tasting these myself.
So I'm going to stick with that. The first one was the official Swizzles drumstick, and the second was the not too bad Twinnies. I'm locking it in. Ka-chunks!
Paul,
Yeah.
in the first part of this challenge,
Yeah.
you had the first such challenge.
Yeah.
You correctly distinguished and identified
Percy Pig from
Percy
Leo.
Pig from Leo the Lion.
Yeah.
Now,
Are you trying to tarrant this by
I'm enjoying this.
Yeah, no, good. It's the power I feel when I do this. So enjoy it. Enjoy. You don't get to do this a lot, so enjoy it.
I certainly don't.
Bring
Now,
this out.
did you have a favourite of the Percy Pig or the Lion? You said the Lion was perfectly good, but you still prefer the Percy.
I think I would still prefer the Percy Pig. But also, as I say, if those was a bowl of lions on a party table, I'd be more than happy to tuck into them.
Okay.
More than happy.
Thanks very much. Now, the second test was telling the Twinnies, the knockoff Twinnies,
Yeah.
from the legit swizzled drumstick Squashies.
Yeah.
The first one you have said was the legit.
Yeah.
Right?
And then the second was the knockoff.
I'm afraid you're wrong.
Really?
Yep. The first one was the Twinnies, and the second was the Squashies.
You see, I'm really happy with that outcome because I honestly feel the first one was just better.
The texture is quite different. It's
Texture's-
much softer.
It's softer, but it
Doesn't have that chew, the elasticity of the Squashies, which I feel is what gives them their deadly mouth crack vibe.
It's much more rubbery, I think, the second one.
Yes.
Whereas the first one's a little bit more kind of just chewy in a chew it way.
Yes, in a more sort of generic way.
But mate, I think they taste more like drumsticks than drumsticks, though. Genuinely, like that back end flavour was what threw me off. Initially, it was the quality of the bite that made me think that's a knockoff. But
Yes.
the back end flavour was just that's a drumstick
Yeah.
to me. Whereas there's none of that amplitude in the second one. Do you agree?
I can see what you're getting at. The Squashies actually have a more tart note. Like the raspberry has a sort of acidic tartness, which isn't there.
Yeah.
Which again might be something that they've added just for this product that
Maybe.
wasn't there in the original drumstick.
Can I take this off
You
now?
absolutely can.
Right.
Yes, well done.
Oh, it's so bright.
How is this a 30-minute segment?
Because
Fuck me.
we've gone in depth, man. We deep dive into
Right,
it.
that's this segment over with. I have already bored myself of this segment.
Well done, though.
I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that process. It's,
Oh, hang on, I've got to let him in.
mate, this is 32 minutes. And I didn't know he even knew we were recording today.
Can I come in? Fucking hell. Right. Okay, hello. Hello, boys. Yes, sir. Right. Can I get cash? Ruff. Can I get cash? Whoa. Why you? Hang on. You had a blindfold on.
Yeah, we don't owe you money this week because effectively it's a new segment.
No one told me about this. I've come all the way down from the
Roundabout.
From the roundabout. Ruff.
It's a brand off-brand.
Do you know, I can't, look, I lend us a few quid. Ruff,
All right,
Ruff.
how much do you need?
£600, something, Ruff.
I can do you 300 now, but I have to get 300 out of the cash machine.
Well, is this, going forward, it's in the contract that you...
No, there's no contract, remember? You have tried to kill
Jimmy
us.
says
and
there's
you-
a contract.
Jimmy?
Ruff. Jimmy
Of
said...
all people,
in
mate,
bed
you
last
should-
night, Jimmy said there was a contract. Well, not bed, it's more like bracken.
Either
But
way.
We're building. There's shelves and stuff in the trees there.
How's the planning coming along for the charity show?
Oh, I did want to... Ruff, thank you. Thank you for bringing that up. It's just,
Yeah.
sorry, I'm just so
I'm
hungry.
excited about that because I know you had to postpone it.
I had to postpone it, but just can I have an assurance from you two
Yeah.
that you're still up for presenting?
Oh yeah. We
Rough,
got some
that's
we
good.
got some nice things lined up as well.
It's going to be the show of a lifetime, lads. It's going to be rough, so good for your profiles.
we're going to raise a lot of money for charity,
It'd be brilliant for the profiles of the whole podcast.
and we've
Rough,
decided we're going to give out little kind of things to wear. Like we're going to do Red Cock Day, so everyone can buy.
Red Knob, I thought it was, Paul.
Oh yeah, Red Knob Day.
Yeah, it's Red Knob.
So
Rough, we're funny. You're such funny little boys, aren't you?
yeah,
Rough.
so everyone will be able to buy a big red knob they can wear on their face.
Rough, that sounds great. Just so I have your assurance, Rough, that you are both still very
Yes,
much
we're still involved.
up for it. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll tell Jimmy.
We've booked the studio space to film this
Rough.
telethon end of Feb.
I'll tell Jimmy when we bed down.
Yeah.
This weather's.
Do you do top and tail, or is it like more you spoon?
Well, you have to keep guard. So usually we have a little
Oh,
chat.
you have little kind of
Rough,
rota-
we have a
rota.
chat before the night shift starts, so to speak. Rough.
So one of you goes to sleep, and the other one stays awake.
Yeah, you've got to look out because there could be some, like a runaway truck.
It could have
true.
rough, like turkeys on the back, and then we have to go out and Mad Max it, as I like to say,
Yeah,
where
yeah,
I
yeah.
do basically a robbery.
And then there's the Beast of the Roundabout as well, isn't there? You've heard about that?
The Beast of the Roundabout? Oh, don't tell me about the Beast of the Roundabout. I shit him, rough.
I don't know, mate. I've heard legends about the Beast of the Roundabout. It lurks at night on the roundabout.
Look, listen, I have to go.
Some people
okay?
say it looks like an old naked man, but with like
I have to
with
let you in, rough.
with
I
like
have to
dog,
let you in.
dog legs almost.
I
like
have
a
to let
human
you-
torso with dog's legs.
Yes, that's how we designed it, rough. I have to let you into a little
What?
secret here.
Are you the Beast of the Roundabout?
I am the Beast of the Roundabout, rough. Anyway, it's great. I've got your assurance for the Red Knob Day,
So is
boys.
the Beast like a kind of Scooby-Doo thing where you pretend to be the Beast that scares people away from the roundabout to find
We
it?
have to scare them away.
So
They'll
no one-
find our
I
bedding
was
and
going to say,
shelves.
they'll
rough,
find your
rough.
tent, right?
Well, it's not a tent, really. It's much more complicated than that.
No, it's complicated. It's an old 1980s He-Man action play tent that you fucking put a weird bedding in.
Rough. Look, needs must. Look.
Can you fuck off now? I'll give you the 600 quid later, but we're recording right now.
Right. Bye, Eli.
But, mate, this is the last
Bye,
600 quid
Richard. Rough.
you're getting off us.
Well, you've done my segment. It's got my name on it.
No, it had your segment.
Well, what's the new segment called?
Off-brand, brand off.
Oh, brand off. You said it. Rough.
Two different words. It's not brand off's off-brand, brand off anymore. It's brand
brand
off,
off.
off-brand.
I'm brand off. I'm also the Beast of the Roundabout. Rough.
Bye. This is now a 37-minute segment. Even with editing, it's probably going to be a few minutes shorter, and I've already dragged this out as far as we can go. So why don't you go and I'll end this segment? Then that's that segment ended. He's wearing the T-shirt, so why not jump aboard the Cheap Eats Express?
Cheap Eats, it's coming round the bend. The Cheap Eats, he'll get you in the end. It's Cheap Eats, it's coming out ahead. Cheap Eats, it's steaming ahead. We eat lots of cheap stuff and talk about it. That's it.
That's the concept for this segment.
Ooh.
Right, so we have two
Well,
things
actually,
we're
a
gonna
bit special, something a bit special. But let's start with the.
Can I ask a question?
You can.
Where did the Lay's Pizza Hut flavoured crisps come from? I don't know.
Up around your way. Do you remember when I was on the way to the office Christmas party?
Oh, yeah, before you got on the bus into the woods.
Yes, before then.
It's in the cabin and
I
stuff.
started off in your area.
Do you know how I
of
got
Harrow.
home in the end after that fucking party? Because I know you all fucking got home safe and sound.
Well,
I
we
had to
got an
trudge
Uber,
through the
yeah.
woods. Yeah. Do you know who was
was
driving
quite-
the Uber? Sexy Santa.
Your Uber was driven by Sexy Santa.
Yeah. I'm not going to go into any more
Okay,
detail.
good. Well,
But he had his first share of fucking mini milk mousse that night. I tell you that for a fucking fact.
Call back to the arse stuff.
He fucking loves it.
okay.
It
now-
was a matter of scatter.
Oh.
So let's do the crisps first.
And
you've got
these, I think, are definitely imported because they're Lays, not Walkers, right?
Yeah.
If they were manufactured to be sold here, they'd be Walkers, wouldn't they?
And also, Walkers did do recently, didn't they? They did the kind of high street restaurant favourites.
KFC,
KFC.
which we tasted, and they were very underwhelming.
No, not KFC. But then they did like every single crisp packet was flavoured like a restaurant. So there was Pizza Express, margarita pizza. Then there was like a Thai, or was it, what's that chicken restaurant?
Nando's.
Nando's. It was a Nando's thing, wasn't
Yeah,
there?
yeah.
So I wonder
But
if
this
these are
isn't the same. These are the same range of their recent KFC ones.
Because it says flavour inspired by the iconic restaurant Pizza Hut.
Yes, which is the reason I know, Paul, is the shop where I bought these. The KFC ones were next to them with the same kind of packaging. Do you see? But I
Yeah.
think the British market just got KFC.
Was that Lay's though? I thought that was another company. Wasn't that like Max?
No, that was Lay's. That
Was
was
it?
Walkers. Yeah,
Walker's
definitely.
Max.
Yeah. Max is a sub-brand of Walkers, isn't it?
That's right.
But these obviously weren't for this market, this territory, but are in the same sort of thing. It's a restaurant tie-in crisp, basically,
Yeah.
Paul.
So we're going to start with this, and
We've had a lot of pizza-flavoured crisps recently
remember that
on this show.
pizza restaurant flavored crisp,
I like
specifically restaurant flavored.
But that were bits and pieces, weren't they?
Yeah, but they were fucking
They
delicious.
got Gardiolis,
Something like that.
pizza
Either way,
bits or something. That was
absolute fucking mouth ejaculate.
That was very nice. They were very nice.
And they did manage to conjure up that feeling of being in an Italian restaurant having pizza.
The sort
The herbiness of it all. The
of Parmesan dust.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
The rennet. The rennet.
Tummy rennet.
So because we're doing things a bit backwards, I'm going to open the pack and give it a huff.
Give it a little huff.
just
Now, these
jostle it.
again, if we haven't been clear, these are our Pizza Hut inspired margarita flavour.
Margarita specifically. So what are you thinking is going to be the big one? I think it's going to be basil and cheese.
Oregano. It's going to be
You
an
know what I mean?
overwhelming. I'm not holding out a lot of hope. Do you know why?
Why?
The KFC ones were fucking bullshit, weren't
Like,
they?
if they hadn't have had KFC on the front, I would never have been able to say
yeah.
that it was. Oh yeah, that's recognisably KFC flavoured.
Not at all. They just tasted like another roast chicken flavour crisp. And I think these are just going to be generic, very similar to the...
Right,
the
here we
ones-
go. The Huff.
I might be wrong.
Here comes the Huffman.
What's the Huffman saying?
Disappointing.
Really?
It's got a very familiar potato crisp scent that hits you first. That kind of ready salted crisp scent comes
So
in.
it's the smell of the actual potato more than any flavouring.
And then the back the potato the pizza is there, but it's fighting through that potato hop.
Take some of those crisps out of the pack, Paul, and I'm going to see if I can rejig some Huff
into it.
Mist.
Yeah,
Give it a little... Do that. I'm going to try and reactivate the Huff Mist on this.
and I'm going to have a bite.
Oh, yeah.
What?
I'm getting cheese. I'm getting the oregano.
I got mostly potato out of that.
I'm getting a very standard sort of...
Right, let's try it.
Is there any visible? They are sort of a bit reddened, aren't they? With a sort of... Oh,
I mean, they do taste of margarita pizza,
yeah, they do.
but they're heavy on the ketchup, the tomato sauce, aren't
Exactly
they?
what I was going to say. That's what hits the tongue first, isn't it? Now, I happen to really like...
And then the cheese comes in after.
They're quite good.
They're not quite good.
Better than the smell would suggest. Do you remember those green ones we tasted, which were... These are better, I think.
Yeah.
These got more of a sort of... More amplitude, more of a rounded pizza attack on the tongue.
It's funny. I will say they are very reminiscent of the pizza margarita you would get from Pizza Hut. It's got that doughiness to it as well. It's basically big upfront flavour of the ketchup, the tomato sauce.
Yeah.
Then the kind of warmth of the cheese comes through. And then when you start chewing into the crisp itself, that's when you get the doughiness
They're
almost.
good crisps.
They're fine crisps.
Much better than the KFC ones.
Oh, yeah.
Much better.
KFC is
I like that tomatoiness because it reminds me of one of my favourite Walkers are Heinz tomato flavour ketchup crisps. I love those. And that's like one of those, but even improved with the nice cheesy heat coming through on the second note, like you said.
Now, I'm going to rate that out of 5. I'm going to give that 3.75.
You know what? I had a number in my mind, Paul.
Yeah.
I had a number in my mind.
In your pint.
No, in my mind.
Yeah.
And you know what that number was?
I mean, just for the whole kismet of it, 3.75.
It certainly was.
Well, then I reckon we can both settle on 3.75 as
Pretty
the overall
decent.
result.
Pretty decent as pizza crisps go.
And there's a lot in there. It's a big bag, so they're not the cheapest because they're
Definitely
a special
better
edition.
than the ones that we tasted, which were just Walker's own brand sort of margarita, which had a horrible pininess, if I remember.
And also, it hasn't got that basil oregano thing.
Almost artificial oregano going on. There
There's
is some
almost-
herbiness,
But
but it's
not a lot.
No,
No.
I like it. It's big on the tomato, big on the cheese, low on the herb. And that's the way to go with these.
But I also don't believe I could cane that bag. Because it's such a rich flavour, I kind of feel like I might be sick a few handfuls in. But a nibbler, it's definitely a nibbler. You can come back to it.
Yeah.
What a surprisingly good first snack. And now it's time for something a little bit different.
Something to wash it down with, Paul.
Would you like a pot of my arse mini milk mousse?
I really wouldn't. Now, I've got something to wash it down with, Paul. Now, this is a sody pop. Now, we are...
Also, sometimes when I put a load of mini milks up, I drink a load of cream soda. And then I make my own floats.
But it wouldn't come out then. It would come. All the water would come out your wee-wee because that's what happens.
Yeah.
He's just winking at me.
That's how it works, isn't it?
That's not how it works. What works?
That's how I work.
Wouldn't it be better if you put the soda up the same way the mini milks went?
Oh, you mean
I can't
like
believe I'm asking.
shake
about
up a
this.
tin and then fire it up my shooter?
That's what I wanted you to do with the Red Bull. Red Bull enema, I'm up for. Do you know there was that soldier who died when someone poured a bottle of wine up his ass?
No.
Yeah. It's
Well,
dangerous.
Yeah, because you should never drink alcohol through your arse.
You really shouldn't.
For the very simple reason that you're a fucking idiot for even thinking of contemplating that full stop.
Yeah.
No one ever thinks, oh, I'll get more full if I put a red hot sausage up my bumhole. Oh, that'll fill me right up.
But it does absorb really quickly. And you know in France...
Sausages don't.
No. You need a few weeks to break down a sausage in your cavity.
That's why I ended up working with mini milks. Anyway, the drink we're going to do next is something to wash our mouth out with.
Now, we'd like a challenge on this podcast, Paul, and
do.
we have a little bit of a tradition of
Mystery drinks.
mystery drinks. Now, what's the update on the recent mystery drinks that we've guessed at?
From what I understand, they are still serving that Fanta drink in the UK and some of Europe. So as of February, I think this year, they stopped showing they stopped producing that line, and then the website will tell everyone what the flavour was. So if we can, we'll try and get a bottle of that before it's all over, so we can refresh ourselves and attempt again once we know when the answer's out.
But we did guess it when we were walking about in Barnet. Is that right? And out,
Yeah, no, it was our Gannon's Golden Quest 2.
Yeah.
That's when we tried that Fanta drink.
And we said it was elderflower or something.
Did I say cucumber or something?
Yeah.
It was,
well,
I don't know.
we can go back and we can check that,
Give it
and we
another
also
go.
can have another go nearer the time.
Yeah.
But it seems all the big drinks manufacturers are jumping on this bandwagon, and it's just a symptom of having a mystery flavour. It's a symptom of the control in this day and age that these big producers have over the flavour profiles of their products.
Get this.
This was unheard of when I was a child.
No.
Drinking sody pop. You just get, there was just there was like
Cherryade.
3 flavours. There was lemonade, cola, and cherry. That was it.
No,
basically.
there was you always got your lemon and lime Sprite type stuff, didn't you? That kind of counts as a different one.
That's lemonade. It is essentially
Oh, right, okay.
Sprite stroke 7-Up is what we call lemonade. here.
Yeah, but cola...
But cola. Is
but
this another
cola.
thing you do?
I mean, mate, I'm trying to expand.
You were trying to expand
In
all
more
right?
ways than one.
Trying to get
Yeah.
widest arsehole in the whole world.
Eventually, I want my fucking arsehole to look like a Hoover nozzle.
It already does, baby. Oh, it looks like a greasy little kissy Hoover nozzle. Do the kissy sound. Oh, I love this show.
I want
Now-
my bumhole to look like Nunu from fucking Teletubbies, whatever that Hoover was called.
There was a Hoover character on Teletubbies.
Yeah, called Nunu or something, wasn't it?
I didn't know. I never used
And
to
the
watch
Hoover
it.
used to clean up the Teletubbies' mess when they used to splash their pink goo about.
A little bit before my time, Paul. Now, this
Mate,
is...
I was a stoner at university. Teletubbies was what I watched daily.
I liked the Clangers. I know, obviously, I'm not that old, but they used to do repeats. And also, they used to do... This was my ultimate stoner...
Old man, Silverman.
I don't care what you say. My ultimate stoner sort of do-nothing TV programme for the afternoon, student for the afternoon. You know, guess what that was?
Bagpuss.
Minder.
Oh.
Minder.
We went with two very different options there.
Minder, they used to show like 2 in the afternoon on ITV2 or whatever.
Yeah.
Fucking great.
Yeah.
Absolute perfect stoner.
For me, it was Bagpuss.
R.I.P. Dennis Waterman this year as well. So,
No, last year. 2023 now, isn't it?
Yeah. The year that has just ended.
Do you know when they released the Sweeney movies, they were like rated 18 or whatever the 18
Sweeney
rating
was
back-
hardcore.
They made 2 Sweeney movies, and apparently they were both like X-rated movies, violent and
Yeah.
sex and all sorts.
Well,
I've never seen them.
It's grown-up material. It's the
I've never
Flying
seen 'em.
Squad.
Leave it.
I like all of that stuff. I love...
He's got a shooter.
Minder I love because you get to see bits of London that have changed over the years, always for that sort of psychogeographical background. Those
Yeah.
kind of programs from that age have a more resonance with me.
I understand
And
that.
do you see what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like that hauntology thing.
Anyway, we're drinking a mystery drink called... What is it called?
It is called Mountain Dew is the brand.
Yes.
And they've got a lot of... They had that chili one. They're very much on the sort of novelty flavour soda bandwagon, aren't they?
And surprising, that hot
I liked
Mountain
it.
Dew drink was very tasty.
good.
Weirdly.
Well, like a mini... Well, like those
Weirdly.
chili minis. I like a certain kind of chili sweet
Yeah.
myself. They do go... Sweetness and chili go together quite
They
well.
can
don't
do.
They? Yeah.
They can also be really fucking disgusting if you get the quality wrong.
Yes.
So,
Interesting. So, this is mystery flavour. It says very clearly at the top. It's an orange can. It's VooDew, as in voodoo.
I'm glad you had to explain that because I was going to worry if there's going to be ever so slightly anti-Semitic.
No, VooDew.
VooDew.
Yes.
How's Voo? Is it VOO?
Yeah.
I just want to see it out of
Have
interest.
a little look.
If the answer's already been found.
And there is a sort of wraith-like figure.
Oh, it was
with
a
no
Halloween.
face.
It was a Halloween special
Yes,
edition. This
of
drink
course. Yeah. Has it been revealed?
on October 31st, 2022. I'm not going to reveal it just in case it has, just so you know. October 1st, 2022. VooDew Grim, endorsed by the official Mountain Dew Twitter account, unveiled the flavour to be. And then I'm going to leave it.
Have
See
you?
what-
You've seen?
I've seen it now.
Okay.
I had to prove that there was an answer. Unfortunately.
Okay. So I'm doing a little bit of a blind thing here.
Yeah, you're in charge of the.
But it's good that we actually know now, so we can see immediately. We
Yeah,
have to
none of
wait
this
for
fucking
Fanta.
dilly fucking dallying.
Okay, I'm going to pour some out for you, Paul. I just want to get a fresh huff on the
Yeah.
on the snuffs. Oh, I'm getting a lot of. It reminds me of an orange Pez.
Oh,
It
interesting.
really reminds me of an orange Pez. The huff.
So was this only released in America and somehow it's over here now?
Well,
or
it's like
whatever?
you know the way they import Cheetos and stuff. I think some shops just
Only available in America. Halloween 2022.
I've seen it in more than one shop in London.
And it's a white drink. Yeah, there you go. Well, it's a,
Yellow,
it's got a yellow
yellowy.
tinge to it.
Looks like it's got decent carbonation, Paul.
Yeah.
I'm going to hand you there.
Oh, you're handing me that.
There's a glass of it.
Have a little sniff. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Do you see what I mean about the Pez?
Yeah. All right, let's give this a go. A nice fizzy kind of
There's
drink. It's got a ginger beer almost thing going
orange.
on. Right.
I've got a very overpowering orange, but that's what Mountain Dew is, an orange-flavoured soda original.
Have a drink, and then I'm going to read something out to you before you have a guess, all right? There's not a lot going on there, really.
I'm just getting orange.
Yeah.
Orangeade.
Right, description. VooDew was a mystery flavour of Mountain Dew and had a white look with a similar architecture to its Halloween flavours. Speculation. Since this flavour was a mystery flavour, many people have tried to draw comparisons to some slight kind of candy or other types of candy. The clues. When it was first released, some fans found a fascinating discovery when you zoom into the pumpkin in the cemetery. What do you see on the can if you zoom in?
I'm just going to turn the light up.
Yeah, go for it. The mystery deepens.
Now I'm looking for the pumpkin. Oh, there's a pumpkin.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to have to...
What can you see?
There's something in the pumpkin's mouth.
Yeah, there should be a character near that pumpkin doing something. Can you see it?
I don't know if I'm looking at the right pumpkin.
So it says a Sour Patch Kid can be seen burning as a candle in the pumpkin.
Ooh. It's Sour Patch flavoured.
Hang on, let me go. Carry on. One clue is from the VooDew Grim Twitter account, which posted a photograph of themselves on a table holding a sign, signifying that they were a big fan of Fran Casey Dovulro. Once you unscrambled the text, it revealed itself to be... And then the answer was revealed on Halloween. The Twitter
Give me
account...
the anagram, I'll have a go.
All right, go on. Do you want to have a go?
I like this. They can put extra value in. Fans
Yeah.
don't bother with any of this shit, do they? Clues and what have you. This is like the Blair Witch Project.
There's a Mountain Dew fandom site I'm reading this from. Trivia, this is the flavour. This flavour is the 6th Halloween flavoured drink to be released after Pitch Black 2, VooDew in 2019, VooDew in 2020, VooDew in 2021, VooDew in 2022, and a 7th, VooDew in 2023.
Well, that hasn't come out yet.
No, but they'll have one. There's a Twitter
They were
account.
all mystery flavours, were they?
These VooDew ones, were. There's a Twitter account named VooDew Grim, endorsed by Mountain Dew, and have been inactive since 2021, but has been updated for 2022. On the packaging, there's a reference to the past 3 VooDew flavours in the form of tombstones marked 2019, 2020, and 2021. Like the Christmas flavours, this flavour also has a similar architecture to its Halloween flavours and is inspired by the Halloween spirit. But what flavour do you think it is?
That gingerbread one we drank was quite nice.
That
as
was
well,
quite
wasn't
nice,
it?
yeah. I'm not a huge Mountain Dew fan.
No, I mean, this is
but I'm
probably
enjoying their fun flavours.
This was one of the least favourites, this flavour.
Yeah.
Of the one.
So do you
Can I
want-
have the anagram, the letters of the anagram?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so Fran,
F-R-A-N.
Casey, C-A-S-Y,
Yeah.
and then Dolvuro, which is D-O-L-V-U-R-O.
Yeah.
And you've got 30 seconds starting from now.
What am I looking for? How many words?
And it's 3 words.
It's not orange because there is almost...
Ooh.
No, I'm sorry, Bob.
Right.
I don't know. I was trying to spell the word orange. I've got the O, the R.
No, the orange was going to throw you off.
Yeah, that's
In
throwing me
fact, I'm going to say you're going to be quite upset with the flavour when it's revealed to you in the next few seconds, because on October 31st, the official account on Twitter unveiled that the 2022 flavour is sour candy.
off. Fuck off.
Sour candy flavour, whatever that means to you.
This I've lost 100% of respect for them now.
But when you said orange Pez,
I was on it.
you were pretty much on it,
Yeah.
because I think that's what they're going for. That's why I think they have the Sour Patch character on it to kind of go, oh, look. Which, to be fair, is more than fucking Fanta do. Fanta just went, it's in a blue bottle now. It's
Yeah.
a blue fucking drink. Well, they've at least gone, here's a little bit of a game. Let's put a little puzzle in, something you can notice on the can that might give you a clue.
I like all of that, and I like the artwork, and I like the whole sort of,
Yeah.
you know.
Lovely.
I agree, but the actual drink itself,
That's
eh,
fine.
It's not the best Mountain Dew variant I've had, put it that way.
No, but it's not unpleasant. In fact, this might be the most kind of satisfyingly generic flavour I've
It
ever
just
had
tastes
from
like
them.
an orange soda, really, doesn't it? But it has that sort of artificiality, that candiness, which is nice.
Eli, the train's pulling away. We better get back on the Cheap Eats Express and get
Okay.
out of this segment.
Okay.
Sorry, I had to fuck that monkey. Get out of the way. Now I'm running for the train. I've got to fuck another monkey.
I've got a hang glider. Oh, look, that bird's chasing me on my hang glider. Get away from me, dirty Sid.
And that's
I'm
the
on the
end of
train.
that segment. Seriously, though, do you want some ass milk, mini milk
No, I
chocolate
don't.
mousse?
Press the button.
Oh, I'll press my button and make you some drippings.
No, I can't believe this.
What?
I mean, I had this whole thing about
What?
things.
Yeah, and I
had-
completely usurped it, didn't
I had hope at the beginning, and then you did a whole extended thing about mini milks up my bum.
Yeah. We should have put mini milk on that list. Mini milk finger puppet my bum, my. Or something like that.
Press the button.
And that's all for this week on Cheap Show. New year, new nothing. It's we're back next week, and if you want to stay in touch with us, go to Twitter at the Cheap Show Pod. I'm at Paul Gannon Show, and Eli is
Eli Snoid, which is spelled ELISNOID. Twitter still exists.
if it exists in whatever fucking shape and form it's in now. But we're still there.
We're still
Come and
there.
have a chat with us there. We have our website, thecheapshow.co.uk. There are links to everything there. Episode guides, videos, links to merch. In fact, Evans just finally released the complete episode 13, this story, comic book adventure, Halloween ghost story. It's a masterpiece.
It's
and
bloody
I
excellent.
strongly suggest you get a physical copy of that because it's just a beautiful thing to own. So there's that. There's loads of merch.
We're doing a tie-in video for the patrons.
We are going to do it. We mentioned that before Christmas, but I just literally ran out of mental and physical
Energy.
to
Yes.
do it. So we're going to get on that next week, but we are going to do an accompanying top tier video on Patreon for that edition of the magazine.
Which leads us into patrons.
Thank you, patrons.
Thank
Your
you, patrons.
continued support is very, very, very appreciated. Look, there's years of stuff there if you want to become a patron. Magazines, episodes, commentaries, secrets, behind-the-scenes stuff, special walkabouts.
A lot of stuff.
Lots of stuff
Thank
there.
you, patrons.
If you would like to become a patron, go to patreon.com/cheap show. Give what you can, but please only if you can. Things are tight now. Cost of living, blah, blah, blah. So only support us if you can comfortably do so. If you can't, just help spread the word. Retweet and all that kind of stuff.
Paul, you said things are tight now. You know one thing that isn't tight after...
My bum arm
Yes.
after like a row
All
of
that-
mini milks.
All those mini milks up there.
Yeah, all those mini milks. And mate, I might move up to Zooms.
Zoom wouldn't have the same milky consistency on the way out.
No, but I've
You're
got to
looking for
diversify,
foamy.
haven't I? I've got to diversify.
Why? You could have alternate on the board, on the bumming board. You could have
I
alternate...
don't call it a bumming board. It's an ass ramp, right?
lowest point ever.
That we say that, but at
Well,
this
we
point,
keep going down. It's turtles all the way down, isn't it?
talking of which, I need to poop. So we'll see you next week, boys.
Thanks,
and girls.
everyone.
Bye bye.
Bye, everybody. Bye.